Hello, here we see each other again. So, this is a video about how to open an IT company here in Romania. Why IT? Because also it's widely spread and is the best choice that you may have if you want to open a business that is continually growing. Hello again, here we are with a new video about how to open an IT company here in Romania. As you may imagine, Romania has the best and the greatest location is the best and the greatest location to open an IT company. Our country has good tax system, has a business climate that welcomes investors and a highly qualified specialist. So from IT support to web maintenance to web design, hosting or security, you may find a lot of entrepreneurial possibilities to open a company here in Romania. So let's see, and what are the next steps, what you can do, what you cannot do, and so on. So if your attention is still with me, I will let you know how to do three things. One, how to operate a business and open a company here in Romania. Two, what are the steps for registering an IT company and what you can do on this field. And three, and the most important thing is what incentives you may have on this related activity, because guess what, Romania has some incentives really good for IT companies. So note, if you need more details than I've already presented in this video, you can anytime book an appointment with our consultants, and we will let you know what you need to know more than this, or if you have any other questions, do not hesitate in contacting us. Book an appointment and see what we can do together. So let's see what is the best place to start, why Romania is the best place to start a business in IT field. Okay, IT industry is on a developing path day by day. That means that the interest that the investors are having on this particularly field is also it's growing day by day. But what are the best countries in which we may set up a business on IT field? So let's see. Analyzing all the IT companies in countries like Czech Republic, Bulgaria, Poland, Hungary, and Slovakia, it is really important to know that Romania has the best tax system for income tax on employment, which means that you have zero taxes on employment for all the businesses in IT field. Meanwhile, Bulgaria, for example, has 10%, Czech Republic has 15%, and the greatest, for example, in Slovakia, there is 19%. So having all this said, what is the best thing to do further? Setting up a company here in Romania. This is the solution. So let's get started. Let's see why you should open a company on IT field here in Romania. First of all, you can do outsourcing or starting a new business here in Romania, and the main reasons to do this here are like this. We have the best and well-developed professionals. Also, here in Romania, we have the highly skilled IT and C specialists. Actually, we are on the 6th place on global level on IT certified persons. That means that you can find here a lot of professionals that you can use in your business that may help you to develop and to grow and so on. Romania's workforce has a good knowledge of English. More than 40% of the young people are English speakers. That means that you can adjust and adapt really quickly here in Romania. Also, we are an EU member state, which means that all the working force and all the possibilities that you may find all over in Europe, you can find it here in Romania. I do not speak about taxes because I already explained in a video, and you can find the link below in which I explained the tax system, which means that we have 1% tax on income or 16% up to the ceiling of 500,000 euro, or 16% for businesses that are much higher in turnover than micro enterprise, for example. These are the best tax system. This is the best tax system that you can find, and that allows you to grow and to develop and to keep much more money for you and not to give to government. Also, we are a good country with a geographical position and with a lot of international airports. In all big cities here in Romania we have airport. In Bucharest, Cluj, Napoca, Brașov, Timișoara, and other cities as well, but these are the most important. The internet connection. We are talking about IT developing companies. That means that you need to have a good internet connection. Guess what? Romania is on the 5th place on global level with the internet connection. We have 37.4 megabytes per second on uploading and downloading. So this is the best country in which you can do this. I only presented you a few advantages, but if you want to know best, to find something else, why not? You can book an appointment and you can try to speak with us and with our professional, and we'll find for sure the best solution for you. So we answered to the question why you should open a company here in Romania, but now let's see who can open a company here in Romania, because this is also important. Everybody can open a company here in Romania. The most important thing is to register the company to the trade register and you can operate the business. But maybe now it's another question. Can I operate a business in Romania if I'm not a resident? And guess what? Yes, you can do this because we are in Europe, as I said, and you can, and not necessarily because even if you are a non-EU citizen, you can open and operate a business here. So yes, everybody can operate and do a business here in Romania, even if it's not a resident. Which means that this opens the opportunity for everybody who wants to invest in IT to come here and enjoy our tax system and our good business environment. Okay, now let's see how to open a company here in Romania, because you see what are the reasons, who can do it, and now, of course, how to open, because it's really important to do this step as well. Thanks to the last round of fiscal changes, everything can be done online and remotely. That means that you can open an IT company even if you are not from Romania, even if you are not coming to Romania, and it's really easy to do it. The files required must be submitted to the trade register here in Romania, and after that, in a few days, between 3 up to maximum 5 days, you'll have the company created. So it's really easy, right? But also you need some consultation, you need some advices to know what to choose, what is best for you, and what you can do further. Moreover, you can register your company without being present here physically in person. You can do this, we can do this in your name. You just need to tell us what you want to do, what type of IT business do you want to develop, and we will do it everything 100% online. No bureaucracy, no stress, no travel. Everything can be done online. Yes, online, because we are in online era. Let's see now what are the steps in registering the IT company. First of all is choosing a name, because as a company you need to have a name, right? That means that you need to think at least 3 possible names for your company. Secondly, you need to decide if it's a PFA or a SRL, because there are some differences. But like a tip from my part, all the clients on IT are SRLs, because it's a larger palette of developing, of possibilities, of what you can do or not. After that, you need to think about the CAEN codes that you want to put on the company, because all the companies has some activities, and that means that you have some CAEN codes. The CAEN code is something like the name of an activity translated into numbers. For example, IT consultancy and software development means CAEN code 6201. IT consultancy is CAEN code 6202. It's really important to know and to put all this together in order to know what is the primary code and what are the secondary code. What is the difference between these two? Primary code means that more than 50% of your turnover is made by that CAEN code from that activity, and secondary CAEN code means that the difference, you invoice something else besides the primary code. Also, another important step is establishing and registering an address. Even if you are not staying here in Romania, we can offer you the possibility to have an office, to have an address, actually, not an office, which can be at a lawyer or at the actual physical address. This would be the main steps for opening, but there are some steps that you need to follow after opening the company, because it's important to set up the business and to start and to do everything legally. So what we will need to do will be like this. It's important to find you an accountant, and also in here we can help you. It's important to acquire all the required registers, because the legislation here in Romania is supposed to buy some registers to have it as a company. After that, to open the bank account and lately start your activity, because this is what is important. These are some steps that you need to follow in order to open the business and to operate the business after. But if you have many other questions, or if you need details, do not hesitate to book an online consultation with us, and we will let you know everything about this particular segment and how to open the company. Now, let's see what are the fiscal taxes and what are the fiscal incentives, because this is, I believe, the most weighted paragraph of all this video. Incentives. So let's talk about the incentives. As I said, you have 0% tax on income for all the employees. That means that for all the salaries that you will have, it will be 0% tax. It's really important because the salaries on IT field are quite high, even if you are in Romania, but due to the fact that all the big companies in IT are here in Romania, like Microsoft, Oracle, and other companies that are doing IT jobs, Huawei and so on, means that the salaries are high, and that incentive is really important. It might mean more than 500 euro per employee. Now, the main conditions to benefit for this IT incentive is like that. First of all, the company must be in a certain field of activity. That means that you need to put on the company some CAEN codes. You cannot put anything else but this. The most important of all are these ones: 6201, which is developing software by client's request; 6202, which is IT consultancy; 5209, 5829 means publishing of other software products, and so on. We will let you a total list of the CAEN codes on this video. Now, secondly, the job title and the job that the person will have must also respect some conditions. First of all, the job title must be in an appendix of a law, in which they say that certain jobs are to this incentive, are connected to this incentive. For example, the software developer, or architectural developer, or other types of developers. Also, the job must be on IT field and must be emphasized on the job organization, on the organization chart of the employer. So the job order in the appendix and the job order in IT department that is on the organization chart. Secondly, or thirdly, let's say, you need to have this incentive. It is allocated to a company that has at least 10,000 euro turnover from this particular field, as IT field. There is an exception to this for newly set up companies who do not need to submit to this ceiling of 10,000 euro as turnover. And in the fourth place, the person that you will hire needs to have a degree in university. It doesn't matter if it's in IT university or other type of universities, but he or she needs to have an university degree. Let's talk a little bit about the fiscal taxes here in Romania. As I previously said in our videos, there are two types of tax system here in Romania. One is 1%, but this is available only to the turnover of 500,000 euro, or 16% on profit. Profit means incomes minus expenses. Even though at the first look 16% is not so attractive for investors, what I may tell you is that this 16% is much more lower than the tax that you have in other countries where you can have more than 30%. So, taking a look and a close look to all these incentives, taxes, tax system, highly qualified professional, and so on, I may conclude that Romania is the best place in which you can develop an IT business and grow potentially from nothing to, a few million euro as income. As I said, Romania also has the infrastructure which is necessary to develop this kind of business, internet connection, and so on. And it will allow you to develop everything in a good manner here. And do not forget, all big companies in IT are present here in Romania. They know why. That means that you need to come also here and see what you can do. I hope that these things are clear somehow to you. If they are not a problem, anytime you can book a consultation with us. we may help you. We will help you and we will clarify all your misunderstandings or knowledges and so on. So let's get down to business here in Romania. Have a nice day.